So we gotta clean this out first, which is still actually, wow, I was not anticipating having hot coals in there yet. The reason being, I gotta clean this out. It's a little bit warmer today. It's about 50 degrees, which don't really need to use the wood stove because our windows and stuff that we have, we get a lot of heat from the sun coming through and it's sunny out. So the biggest problem that I'm running into with this is mainly that when you shut the air all the way out, man, that's creating a lot of stuff. When you pull the air all the way closed, you can notice a little bit in the flame where it will sort of die down, but not a whole lot. And then it'll tend to sometimes actually overfire. And even with the secondary air burners in there, they tell you not to, put wood above the fire brick. And I even did that and it still overfires sometimes. So that tells me. And then the other thing is when I do start the fire, sometimes from, a cold start, once in a while from the back and the sides, I'll see like smoke coming out, just little traces. So that tells me there's leaks in the welds or something like that. Therefore, it's actually pulling in more air and, you can figure out the rest from there. So the first thing is we got to get some of this ash out of here. But the problem is with it being such hot coals in here yet, this stuff really needs to die down before we do anything. So we're gonna start, I'm gonna remove all these covers on the side, maybe the back, probably the back too, just to be safe. So as near as I can tell, these right here, and they're on each side, those are for the secondary air burners up at the top, because they go into that channel there. So that's got to be what those are for. This right here is air that also goes underneath, and I can't really show you that, but right down in there and up in, they're just little trays, they don't connect anything. So then in the back, you have it sucking in air there. But then this is also, I believe, a secondary, which could have, but it looks like the gasket material is there. The welds look okay. But that is for all the way back in there, those bigger holes, I believe, is where that goes to. So I really don't know where this could be leaking or getting air from. I know they're set to where they have a minimum burn, a low minimum. So you can't completely shut them all the way down. It's not like an old stove. Like the older stoves, you could close them off completely. So we're gonna close the damper here, 100%. And get a smoke bomb, and we're gonna light it off in there and see where it comes out. And I got a dry erase marker, red, that I'm going to, hopefully it works, I don't know, maybe it won't show up, but mark it out. That way I can see, hey, it's coming out here, here, and here. And I'll try and remember them as well, but my guess is I'm probably not gonna find a whole lot. We're gonna put this right in there and we're gonna light it. We're gonna see what happens. We need to shut the door because these smoke pretty good. Don't tell me it was a dud. Oh, you little. When in doubt, torch it out. So here's my theory. I got another smoke bomb, and hopefully this one's not a dud. But here's my theory. These secondary burners in here, which, if I can get a light, these secondary burners with the holes, my guess is the smoke is going up through there and then coming out through these side holes, is my guess. I don't know that for sure, but that's my guess. But that doesn't explain why, you know, it seems like it's overfiring all the time, and when you kill the air completely, it really doesn't die the flame down. I don't know, maybe that's just how it's set up. And there's a ton of air burners in here, so it is gonna get air that way because you can't shut those off. Those are the secondaries. So let's see what happens. Round 2. I think that one's smoking. There, now it's really smoking. Yeah, you can see the smoke rolling in there now. So currently, I don't see anything. Nothing coming out of those. Nothing that I see coming out of. And it is full of smoke in there. I mean, it's full. But I don't see anything. And I know for a fact that I was seeing smoke occasionally. Nothing there. Well, we're out of smoke. So that tells me I don't have any leaks. My guess is when I'm starting fire for the first time and it's smoking a little and it doesn't have draft yet, when I have this door just cracked, it's sucking enough air in through around the door and it's gonna go right up through them air tubes and come back out, or actually right here, it'll just go straight out. So that's probably where I'm getting it, out the back. And that answers the question as far as, do I have any leaks in the welds? Are there welds popped, you know, where the weld's not tight? I think we're good. I honestly think we are good. And that's wonderful news. Although, as far as the air, turning the air down with the overfiring stuff, I don't know. It could just be the wood, could just be how I'm stacking it. I don't know. Well, I guess at this point, I might as well put everything back together and start fire, because they want it kind of semi-cold tonight in the 30s. So at least we checked it, at least we know. But that's where we're at. No leaks, nothing coming out of the welds, nothing actually coming out of those holes this time. But I know those are gonna suck air all the time. Now what I could do is I could probably seal these off. But the only problem that that's gonna cause is then you're not gonna get air to your secondary burners, which is, you know, making the efficiency, burning off the smoke and all that. So we really don't wanna do that. And it's only overfired, like it doesn't overfire every time either. So it could be a mixture of some other things. But my main goal was to make sure that none of the welds leaked, and they don't. That's gonna do it, guys. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. No leaks, so we're good. Drop a like, I'll catch you in the next video.